to Super Pat World. It is time to defeat this level. It's not really defeat. It's time to clear this level. It feels more like a collaboration between me and this level creator than it does a competition, so I'm going to change my wording here. I'm going to change my wording right around. I hope you're having a good Monday. It's the week of Thanksgiving, which is pretty wild. It is pretty wild that Thanksgiving is upon us. Because if Thanksgiving is upon us, that means Christmas is upon us. It is right around that corner. What's going on, Cameron? Nice to see you. Got much Christmas shopping you got to do? What's up, Peter? It's always good to see you, Peter. Peter is one of the ultimate originals. You've been around forever, bro. Peter is one of the greatest. Hello, Fernando. There's my boy, Fernando. Another old faithful. Appreciate you, Fernando. It is always good to see you. What's up, Andrew? There's K. Barowski. Nice to see you, Arowski. There's that. Now let's get TikTok in the mix. There we go. Oh, that's a first. Oh, it fixed itself. What's up, Logan? Happy Turkey Week. I was just saying, can't believe Thanksgiving is upon us. What's up, John? And if Thanksgiving is upon us, that means Christmas is just right around the corner. That is right around the corner, people. So you got a lot to be prepared for. How many more levels are left? Not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's actually more than I thought. So yeah, done your shopping weeks ago. Wow, Cameron. That is amazing. What's up, Jess? I see you over on the vertical. And thank you on the on TikTok for the heart and the share. Show me you care. What's going on? Kyle with an A and Mary. The crew is forming. The crew is forming. This level, I think we're getting it today. I think today's the day we clear this bad Larry. And I am working on getting that Christmas tree up, chat. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. I ended up cutting up at least 40, 50 boxes, which was way overdue. Am I a Black Friday shopper or Cyber Monday? Back in the day, I would go out in the madness. Me and my buddy Dave, we had a couple wild Black Friday experiences. One more day of work, and then the 5-day weekend for you. That's amazing, Kyle. This time of year, the shops are rammed. You prefer to get it out of the way as soon as possible. Well, Cameron, you are a brilliantly wise man. What's up, Toad the Jam? Let's get the troll levels rolling. No, I'm going to pass on that, Jordan, but it's good to see you. Hope you had a good Monday there, Toad the Jam. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm getting I'm taking steps in the right direction. So that feels good. Trying to pat myself on the back. Keep a little momentum going. You know what I mean, chat? You want a 5-day weekend? Me too. Good news, Pat. Update. My dad, the seizure wasn't too serious. Also, he needs surgery in 3 months to remove a small tumor, but it's grown slowly, so not too serious, and you're glad he's okay. Wow, Peter. Well, you got the best attitude possible. I'll definitely be praying for Peter's pops. Send him your thoughts, prayers, positive vibes, whatever you got for him. Send him to Peter's pops. And that is definitely a tricky situation, Peter. But again, sounds like you have the best attitude possible. What's going on, Erica? Big show, Double Star Mom 35. What's up, Spacer? Very nice to see you. Hey, what's up, Sandani? ¿Eres el Mario Party? No. No, not Mario Party. No Mario Fiesta. All right. Let's get the show on the road here. My stuff is lagging a little extra over here, but that happens. Sometimes it's going to happen, chat. Sometimes things might take a little longer to come together than you thought they might. Sometimes you got to give yourself a little grace. Especially when you're doing your best, chat. If you're doing your best, ain't much more you can do than that, people. What's up, Sally? Very nice to see you. Mario Fiesta, you like that, Sindani? What's up, Yaya? Good evening, Lori. Nice to see you over on TikTok. All right, the crew is here. I'm the one falling behind you, so hold on now. Hang on now, people. Hang on now. Have you hit the like button yet? Double tap the screen for me. I want to see those likes blasting up. I want those likes through the ceiling. Okay. And I really want to clear this level. Like a lot. So, that's what we're going to do. We are going to clear this bad Larry. There we go. Last button to press. We're in there. Okay. Sorry. This is what happens when you stream in 5 different places at once. You wish Twitch let you give likes? Yeah, me too. Thank you for the likes, Erica. You really are amazing. What's up, Erica G? Erica Gobble. A Star is Born. Hi, Pat. Got home late. About to stop my run. Gonna keep me company. Okay, luckily a short 2.5 miles tonight. Okay, so that means you're only getting audio. Erica's has an audio-only situation. The other Erica does that too. Shout out to the Ericas. You know, you gotta love the Ericas. Is everyone gonna watch Stranger Things this weekend? I didn't realize that's this weekend. I definitely want to watch that as soon as it comes out so it doesn't get spoiled. That's the rough thing about the time that we live in. If you don't want something to get spoiled, you're going to have to work at it. Oh my gosh, that's not going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it. But this is a really cool level. Whoop. Get there. Okay. Whoop. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy, but in the best way. It's the good crazy. I forgot where we left off. Try the level code. The level code's at the bottom of the screen. Take a screenshot. I had a good strat for this part. Spoilers are the worst. I agree. Andrew thinks this level looks very cool. I highly recommend you give it a whirl. Oh, and you know, now that it's almost Christmas season, I'm extra reminded. Wow, what was my strat? Maybe more height? Erica's Unite. Pat! With the follow. Thanks, Pat Vanzy. You're the Manzy. And you got a great name. That was close. There we go. I missed one. Is that how it's always been? Even in the days before DVRs, if there was a big thing on, people always talked about it at the water cooler next day? I don't think those water cooler conversations included very many spoilers. I think there's definitely some form of that in the past. Oh, there we go. But nothing to the degree that we deal with today. Oh my gosh! No, okay, that was good. That was a good run. That was a good run. Noah wants to be the one to make the entire Thanksgiving meal this week. Hold on, how old is Noah again? He's gonna make the whole Thanksgiving meal, all the sides. We're gonna let him do it. He's making duck with orange sauce. What? So no turkey? The anime community is the worst for spoiling an episode right when it is. There you go. That is the worst. I hate getting something spoiled. I hate that. I really dislike getting something spoiled. To the point that I stopped watching trailers in like 2001. Last time I watched a trailer before I watched a movie, probably like 2001. At a certain point, I was like, you know what? Like 9 out of 10 times I watch a trailer, I go, I wish I didn't watch that. I wish I did not know everything I know now. Because part of where my brain betrays me is if there's some random scene where the main character's wearing a blue shirt, I can't help but notice when I'm watching the movie, I'm thinking, okay, well, I know this character lives at least until the scene where they're wearing a blue shirt. Like, I'm not voluntarily, consciously choosing to notice that and make that connection. It's almost annoying. Well, yeah, it is annoying. But that's part of why you can imagine if that level of spoiler bothers me. Sometimes they literally show you the whole plot and how it's going to be resolved just in the trailer. Sometimes they'll literally show you, like, the final scene. It's like, bro. Oh, bro was right. Bro was right. Aren't all anime spoiled since mangas are written months before the shows? Well, they're not all based on that, are they? I don't think so. Speaking of trailers, are you excited for the sequel to the Mario movie? I still haven't watched that one. See, I probably won't watch it. I probably won't even end up watching that. Oh! Man, this is tough. I forgot just how tough this is. In a good way, though. It's the good tough. But this thing is tough. Oh, like chewy turkey. Bro, I guess I should give that a little tap. Tap, tap. Bro. We're in trouble here. We gotta get back in the groove. Oh, I got my dentist appointment ended up being so easy. I had it totally backwards. See, when you get a root canal, it's a trilogy. It's a trilogy of events. The first chapter of the saga is the actual root canal. They're going in, and that's when you're going to get relief. You'll be out of pain by the end of that because there won't be a root left. The nerve will be gone. But, oh, we're getting there. But, hold on. Now I want to get a good attempt in. And there it goes. He's 14, so Noah's 14. We go to Ben's parents for regular Thanksgiving where they do the giant traditional turkey. On another day, we do a big meal with duck at my mom's. Okay. So you kind of got a sequel situation. Talking about the trilogy, you got the sequel. Big shout out to Noah. I love the ambition, and I also love the parenting there of letting him do it. Letting him actually try it. I'd love the whole situation. I'm a big fan. Double Star Mom 35 and the whole crew. That whole family's amazing. You had a very rough day, Pat. Thanks for a chill stream. I'm sorry, Toad the Jam. I'm sorry. Mondays can be brutal for many reasons. And whatever you're going through, I'm sorry, bro. I'm glad you're here. We're going to get this, Peter. Ev has to work Friday on Black Friday. You don't work retail, do you? Hopefully they let us leave early that day. Okay, then it's definitely not retail because you wouldn't be asking that question. Hey, what's up, Sudan? There you are, Toad the Jam. All right, we got to Toad the Jam our way out of this because we're in trouble. Oh, buddy. Excuse me. We got to go fast. No! That was fast. You don't work retail? That good is good. Black Friday is not the day you want to work in retail. I wonder if there's a way to make that easier. I feel like I'm making it extra difficult, as I oftentimes do with many things in life. Nice! No! Not nice! Well, that's close at least. You always wonder if it's worse to work retail or postal this time of year. I'd say postal because you're almost definitely going to be understaffed. Whereas I think in retail they often overstaff. Oh! So that would be my logic. Given the choice between the two, I'd be the retail worker over the postal worker. Okay. All right, okay. We're feeling good now. We're finally getting somewhere. Yes. Oh, that is so tough. You'd hate retail this time of year and the endless Christmas music. You definitely have to be down with the Christmas music. That is going to be the soundtrack of your life if you're working retail in December. You better get real familiar with the little drummer boy. Because he ain't going anywhere. Oh, that was close. Save this! Oh, I almost did. Working at a grocery store this week would not be fun. That's another one. Princess Roz, thanks for the follow. That's true as well. And that, I think that some of the grumpiest shoppers are grocery store shoppers. Don't you think? You ever notice just how often people in the grocery store miserable? That's one place where it seems like to most people it's a chore. It's a chore they don't want to have to do. What's up, Em? Nice to see you. We're back here. We are back here. Whoa! Thank you. Watch it. I might be behind. Oh, I was just a little bit. What's up, Mozart? We're back. You're on day 7 out of 15 in a row. Awesome, Bayman. Am I saying that right, Bayman? Oh, it's good to see you, M. And thanks, Kiwi, for the heart. So what I was saying, I was going to give you a little root canal education. It's a trilogy of events. Part 1 of the saga is the actual root canal. That's sort of the scariest one. But none of it is all that painful anymore. Now that it's 2025. Oh, I waited too long. We're going to make it happen, though, somehow. Oh, I made it! Oh, that's the first time. Okay. That's good news. And so when you leave that appointment, you have a very, very vulnerable tooth in your mouth until appointment 2. So you have to really baby that side of your mouth. No chewing anything on it. Because at that point, your tooth is still in there, but it's got no blood flow. And it essentially has a massive hole in it. Ah! What's up, Rain Moon Goddess? And once you get to part 2, the sequel, this one is not as bad, but it's still not fun. And that's where they're making a temporary crown for you. Now that one is strong. You can chomp right on it. You're back to chewing on both sides. Oh, I forgot. You hated the temporary crown. Your head root canal has been the most painful. More than getting your wisdom teeth removed. Oh, my goodness. Well, I had that experience, the first one I ever got. But that was back when I was 21. First one I ever got was a disaster. They definitely went about it a much different way at that point in history. The dental technology was not there yet. I'm old enough, dentist-wise, that you know how they give you the numbing gel now? Step 1, before you ever get poked with that needle, they're hitting you with the numbing gel. Do you know how amazing that numbing gel is? Do you know how much better of an experience it is with that numbing gel before they hit you with the Novocaine? It is a night and day difference. At least for me, it is a night and day difference. That gel, I mean, it certainly doesn't fully numb you, but I distinctly remember what that felt like raw when there's nothing. They just got to hit you with that until that Novocaine kicks in, you are struggling. Those are the days that are gone. Thankfully. Oh my gosh. We're getting there, Rainbow Goddess. Hated the temporary crown. Needed 6 injections of Novocaine. So wait a minute, wait, you needed 6 injections of Novocaine. Was it on the bottom? I know the bottom row of teeth is trickier, partially in that way. Like harder to get totally numb, if I'm remembering right. Get there! No. If your dentist is still using pliers to pull your teeth, you might need a difference. I agree. Dentist, I agree. I don't think there's too many of those around anymore. There we go. See, that was good. We're getting a little cleaner here. This is tough, though. Nice. Oh, I should have jumped. It is tricky. What's up, Leon? We're making progress, Jess. 6 shots of Novocaine. So, yeah, my question is, did they have the numbing gel for you at least? Because I'm telling you, the numbing gel, yeah, your mom suffers from the same problem. The bottom back mole is there. It is. Hey, what's up, James? Nice to see you. You bought your first house. Congratulations, bro. That's like the impossible dream nowadays. Well done. Well done, and it's great to see you, James. Oh! I knew that wasn't gonna... I knew that wasn't gonna fly. Everything's fine, Leon. Glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. So anyways, what I was trying to get to is part 3. They did, but the numbing gel doesn't do anything for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's then see that you're stuck with the original pain. because I hated the dentist growing up for that reason. I would have, like, nightmares about the Novocaine needle. So at least for me, it is a massive night and day difference. Yes! Okay, come on, Patty boy. This is... Yes. Yes, you're doing it. You're doing it, bro. No, I have to be faster. I think I have to already be running because I'm pretty sure I want to be on the right side of that thwomp. No, that's not it. Here it is. The Beast has the clear video. Okay, there he is. Boom, boom. Yes. Okay, we're doing all that correctly. It's a little jump. Yeah, I do have to be on the right side of it. Then a double. It gets so crazy here. And I got to stay ahead of it. Got to remember to stay on the right side of it basically the whole time. Okay. All right. We've got a chance. Not a big chance, but a chance. And that's all you need, chat, is a chance. And you're allergic to the metal ring they put around your teeth to help the gum line recede. I don't even know about that one. You have bad luck with the dentist. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The dentist is already brutal enough, but to have all that on top of it is just ridiculous. That is over the top ridiculous. Give me a refund. That ain't right. Oh my goodness! That is the craziest part. You're asking me? Yeah, everything's fine, Leon. Everything's fine. So yeah, well, this is what I'm trying to get to is part 3. The third appointment of the story is so ridiculously easy, and I always confuse part 2 with part 3. So I should have realized when part 2 was kind of rough that part 3 is the one that ain't so bad. But literally the way they do the temporary crown, they're able to just yank it out. Like, no pain, no issue. Get there! Nice, Patty boy. Nice! That was good. Get there! Yes! New stuff! Bop! Bow! Oh, I couldn't get in front of it. Okay! Progress. Dentist is at least kind, but I do feel bad whenever you have a problem needs to figure out how to accommodate. Well, it sounds like you got somebody good on your side at least. What's up, Kenny? Big shout out to Super Kenny World over on TikTok. Just realized how hard this is. They aren't all full jumps. Exactly. A lot of controlled jumps in the mix here. Thanks for the heart, Kenny. So, the whole runaround to this whole story, the whole trilogy, is that I'm feeling very relieved that it's all done. I was able to move a little money around, bada bing, bada boom. Pay the $1,056, and now it feels like it's done. If you're a regular, around here, you know it was like a week before. It was the end of October, right before my birthday, that I started to have these tooth issues, and I was like, oh no, what's going on? And then found out, okay, I'm gonna need a root canal. Whoop, whoop. So the point is, the saga is finally over. The saga's done. I wasn't sure how I was gonna finagle the bagel, or how long it would take. Oh, Nurkte makes deceivingly tough levels, no doubt. But exactly, Kiwi, it's done. It is done. And now I'm feeling extra thankful to just be able to get it done. Like, to imagine being in a spot where I couldn't make it happen somehow and just have to suffer. Like, Like, there's a lot of people that end up having to suffer with a good amount of dental pain because they can't get to the dentist. That's not gonna work. No. No. Just in time to enjoy Thanksgiving. That's right, Growing Clash. Big shout out to Growing Clash on Twitch. Nice. Come on now. Oh, that was such a good run. That was amazing. Because what you got to keep in mind is that it is so much easier if you're just a little ahead of the snake block platform from as early as possible. Like, see, that one ends. Now we have this one. Now the timing of this one matters. And so the more you can stay ahead of it early, you end up making the later parts much easier. Versus if you're trying to play catch-up as well as do the tough platforming. Most of the time it's too much. We got to make a pact. No more tent tour 2025. That's right. Yours is... Where are you at with yours? You were getting yours done November 11th. But I don't know which part of the trilogy was that. Was that episode 1? Oh, no. I didn't expect to bounce off it that quick. Yeah. I have a cleaning in March. Oh, I forgot. My aunt gave me a great idea that I forgot to ask about. She was saying that she was having some dental issues, and she started getting cleanings every 3 months instead of every 6 months. And she said it only cost her like an extra $100. That's the part right there where I'm really losing time. I'm doing something that the Beast ain't doing. That's for sure. Whoops. Let me see this one more time. Yeah, he kind of does a min jump. Yeah, always I'm noticing he always opts for the jump rather than the runoff. I get it. Okay. We're getting there, chat. What's up, George? I hope you hit the lottery. You can bring back the 9 p.m. stream, bro. You and me both. Nothing would make me happier than going back to being a full-time streamer. That would be... I don't think I'd even be able to handle it. I would be so overjoyed. I can't even... It's at the point that just, like, trying to imagine it, I can't even imagine it, George. I can't even imagine it. But maybe someday. Maybe that 9 p.m. will be back. You just never know. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things happening this weekend. Oh, Thanksgiving happening Thursday. There we go. Shout out the Beast. Thank you, Clumsy. An absolutely ridiculous, legendary Mario Maker 2 player. Oh, made it. No, I knew I got too much hype there. He went through the crown, cleaned it out, sealed it. It was all done in one day. By day 3, it was eaten like normal. That's amazing. Well, see, you did it really right. Some dentists can compress the trilogy down. That is amazing, Jess. So that's it. No more. So, yeah, that was what I was getting at is when I left. And we were saying I had the cleaning in March. I was like, well, I better not see you before then. Sorry to be rude, but I really don't want to see you again. I want there to be as much time between me and seeing you again as possible. No! I drifted. Tokyo Drift. Oh, just barely, bro. That jump is no joke. Vu, you started watching me at the 9 p.m. stream. I love the 9 p.m. stream. And it's a 2-hour stream, and it means I get to stay up late. My favorite hours in life. 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. My entire life. Those have been my prime time hours when I was the most creative, even the most productive. I've done the most cleaning, the most... Oh! Get there! Oh, close. And because I'm at work at 6, those hours don't exist for me anymore. So nothing would be more victorious than being able to have those hours back and getting to start them with a Super Pat World stream. A 2-hour Super Pat World stream. I definitely miss... The 1 hours do feel shorter. Like, in a bad way. Even for me. You watched Pat on Facebook during a deployment, and now Facebook Gaming is ending, and you're on another deployment. All right, shout out to you, Blue Man. That's Jordan. Close, George. I feel like you can't feel myself when everyone is awake. Creating chaos. Okay, that's interesting, Grown Clash. For me, I don't even know if there's so much an external explanation versus internal. Like, that's when it feels like I have the most energy, especially have the most mental energy. Oh. Yes. Bro, that is so hard. Andrew misses the 2-hour streams. Me too, bro. What's up, Barbara? Remember the 6 p.m. streams, Kiwi? There's been all different stream schedules here at Super Pat World. The craziest one was 4 or 5 streams, and each one was a different platform. I was trying to do, like... I forget. See, I think I have to be a little more... Right there, what just happened is I'm trying very hard to hit the left side of this dude. Because I will make a much better jump, more efficient jump to the left. Man, this is tough, but in the best way. Oh my gosh. You definitely missed the 2... Yeah. Big Red Boy! Oh my goodness! Big Red Boy! The ultimate legend of all legends. Possibly the greatest level creator to grace the game of Mario Maker 2 is in the chat! Good gracious. And yeah, I'll just shout out the beast because I'm using his clear video to have any chance at this absolute masterpiece of a level. I've become such a huge fan of Nurkte. Now getting all the way up to here. I'm on the Nurkte circuit now. Bam. This is where I'm losing it. See, I lost. Look at all that momentum. No, it ain't happening. What's up, Cry for Help? I can't believe it. The legends. Super Cry for Help World. I think that's my favorite series of shorts or TikToks or Reels, whatever, was Super Cry for Help World. And just all the Cry for Help levels. I really love how those translated into clips. Like, those I stop and watch when I see them. Oh! There you go. Peter knows the beast. Peter knows about the beast. He's beastly. I remember watching his, the Kaizo race videos. I guess they did a weekly... Well, I better not even try to talk about it because I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it was interesting on YouTube. It was an interesting little swear jar. What's up, Noah? You didn't hear any swears over here. 5 years, no swears. How you like me now? 5 years, no swears. The N64 series as well. That was no! That was a brilliant idea. N64 beat every single game. That is... It's like the gift that keeps on giving because there's so many games. So it's like if the series works out, you've got such a massive, like, automatic well or... Yeah, you just have this huge well of content to create, and it became such a cool thing. You gotta watch at least one of them. That's what I suggest. Decide what your favorite N64 game is or was, and then find the YouTube video of him beating it. He's not finished yet, but he's gotten through a lot of the heavy hitters. GoldenEye is probably the most legendary, like the most heavy hitter. Not, I hate that I'm saying heavy hitter. The swearing off stream too. Well, here's the truth. In order to not swear on stream, since I started doing this, I very rarely swear, even off stream. But there are definitely exceptions. Oh no, there are definitely exceptions. I'll put it that way. What about the entire PS2 library next? Oh my gosh. Unlike the Virtual Boy. How are they bringing back the Virtual Boy? What was that meeting like? I wish I was a fly on the wall for that one, because that's borderline bizarro. To go through whatever trouble it took to even bring that to life. I just don't know how that could be worth it. They probably could have made a whole Mario Maker 3 with whatever was required to revive the virtual. No, bro, that one's getting me. All the N64 games, Pete knows what I'm talking about. 1 to 3 a.m. was when you get study and do your work in college. There you go. The night owls. You swear too much, probably. Take a page out of my book. Well, I really am not someone who thinks swearing is inherently bad. I think in the context of streaming, and being family friendly, wanting to be a stream that you can have. This is my vision. I want my stream to be a stream you can have playing on your phone or your TV, whatever. And it doesn't matter who's around. You don't have to worry about something embarrassing being said. Because I think many of us have had that experience where you have like a stream on that maybe is 99% of the time pretty reasonable in that way, and then the most inappropriate thing of all time ends up, I have to face right there. Exercise self-control. Well, yeah, that part of it's good. That part is a good practice, good mental challenge. But I'm not a believer in it being morally wrong. It's not like a moral stance for me. It's way more to just do with the idea of part of the appeal in my mind of a family-friendly stream is exactly that. You can have it on and have the audio on and be assured I'm not going to say anything that's going to embarrass you. Well, maybe that's that might be taking it too far, because it all depends on where your lines are. Because you definitely talk about some pretty heavy stuff and kind of welcome people to share some of the tough stuff they're going through. So it's not that it can be intense, but just not in the context of vulgar. There you go. That's, I think, the ultimate dictionary word I'm looking for is minimal vulgarity. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily... Oh my gosh! Come on, Pat, can you please do this? No, oh gosh, there's no... Well, maybe? No, that actually did have a chance. Super Trucker J, you gotten away from the curse words. Not that they don't come out sometimes, so there you go. Yeah, I think there's something to be said for both sides of the coin. Even in the context of streaming. Like, I do think there is a certain amount of appeal to swearing and to vulgarity in a stream. I think there's a reason that many of... No, bro. So you say you think you're better than me. You're interpreting it perfectly correctly, Big Red Boy. What's up, Matt? It's been a while. It's great to see you, bro. Your students love that we can pop in and say hello. That's only possible because of the family friendliness. There's a perfect example. Sometimes Erica gives me the honor of getting to be on in front of the big cats. That's her classroom. Now, if I even had 5% vulgarity going, that wouldn't be something she could really do in good conscience. You know what I mean? But she knows she can count on that much. I might not have the best energy all the time, and sometimes I can definitely get negative, and I can definitely be a baby about the levels. All of that, I would not deny. I think all of that is valid criticism. But that's certainly not all the time. But it is some of the time. How dare you, bro? I was too far ahead of it for that min jump anyway. I'm so afraid of accidentally jumping up now. Getting up over the level. Man, I wish so badly we could get a Mario Maker 3. Who do I gotta talk to? I gotta talk to the buyers. Because we didn't buy enough copies of this game. Collectively. I did my part. No, again! Okay, I'm erasing that strat. I'm erasing the all the way on the left side of it. I have to approach it differently. No, you know what? I'm gonna change that conclusion. I think the real conclusion is I have to start getting there consistently. That's the thing to be focusing on. It's not necessarily a bad strat just because I've failed. That would be hasty. This is good. This is great. Can I just do that? Oh, get there! Please, no! I did not make it. I have to fall on the right side, but that's right where we're at. You're real with real emotion. That's why the best thing, Sam. That's nice of you to say. I'm real with real emotion, people. You heard it here first. I am real with real emotion. I'm definitely a sensitive guy. I am a sensitive guy, and I used to be embarrassed about that, and now I'm not embarrassed about it. I don't necessarily love it. I don't think it's always much of an advantage. It does have advantages. Oh! Is that my move? Oh, maybe that's my move. Maybe I want to go left to right. The question is, how much am I losing relative to doing it the opposite way? But the fact that I'm making it when I'm doing it seems to imply it's faster. At least for me. At least the way I'm doing it. No. Progress, Andrew. We're getting there, Doug. Good to see you, Doug. You know, Doug's a random show. Every now and then, I'll put on when I'm falling asleep. Oh, it's a good show to fall asleep to. If you got that little nostalgia. If you need that little nostalgic fix, and you used to watch Doug Funny and Roger Klutz. The Beats. Killer Tofu. No! Pork chop. Good evening, Dave. Good evening, good sir. We're back at it again with a little Nurkte. A circuit of Nurkte. Trying to work it here. Oh, right into the booth. Skeeter, there you go. Mr. Dink. Doug from Disney or Doug from Nick? I am 1,000,000% talking about Doug from Nick. Doug from Disney is not my Doug. I'm not against it, but it is not what I am talking about putting on when I'm falling asleep. Doug Disney is not on my radar. That's good. No. Come on. Yep. You're okay. Get there, get there. Yep. Ah! That's technically progress. That's technically progress. Thank you, Doug. What is that? I can't tell what that is. Is it one of those balls that you like throw at a window and then it sticks to it? It's got like suction cups all over it. That's what it looks like. But that seems so random to be it. Oh. Hey, that's a nice little recovery there. Okay. Oh my goodness, we got away with something there. Oh, I just need a bit more. Didn't know there was a Doug on Disney? Yeah, they did Doug for a while after. What's up, Rob Reynolds? Oh my gosh! Sorry to yell at your chat. You didn't deserve that. If I do that again, I might snap. This is a wild one, Erica G. You got to take a screenshot. You got to try this one. Get that level code in your database and get to work. Because this thing is crazy. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Please, thank you. No! Okay, I am starting to wonder if I should change the order of operations there. You can always tell the other Doug because he didn't have the stitching at the bottom of his shirt. Wasn't his hair different as well? I have some recollection of the hair being different. Because I definitely... Wasn't that around the same time that Recess came out? Remember the cartoon Recess? I think there was... Like, right when I was ending the era of Saturday morning cartoons. Right when I was aging out. I'm pretty sure they were running new episodes of Recess next to new episodes of Disney Doug. Ooh, we got a chance. Come on. Bow, bow, early. Bow, bow! No, okay. Okay, remember Recess? I liked that one. I actually really liked Recess. Both the show and and at school. I went to a school where for a couple grades where indoor recess when it was raining out was just in this massive room. Oh! And there was this one kid who had the Game Gear. Oh! And we would just huddle around him and beg for a turn. Go! Save it, please! No! Get there! New stuff! No! That's huge, chat. Erica G remembers it. You remember Doug and Recess from the childhood. There we go, Ev. What's up, Roderick? All Real Monsters was good. I remember that, Andrew. His hair was much thinner on Disney Doug. There it was. I knew there was something going on there, Dave. What is Doug streaming on? Paramount Plus, which I have through my Apple. Paramount Plus is awesome. It has all the MTV. It has all the Twilight Zone. Paramount Plus, for me, it gets probably more viewage time than Netflix. But the number one for me is YouTube. The number one thing I watch is YouTube. Then probably Paramount Plus under that. And then maybe Netflix. Then it's like a tie for whatever's left. Whoever's got the best documentary series of that week. Oh my gosh, by the tip of my toe. Good. Hold on, we're starting to get somewhere. We are starting to get somewhere, chat. Patty Boy! No! We barely... Okay, we have it. We have this clear. I was afraid we weren't going to get it this stream. Now I'm 100% confident we're getting it. George, thank you so much for the 200 stars. You are the superstar leader. The star drops for you, my good man. Okay, we're shaking that off. You notice I can get upset? You notice? I'm not leaning into the upset part. There's a part of me that could go a different direction right now. But I've learned. I'm trying to learn from the past here. Nat, Nat is where it's at. I didn't even know you're in the chat, Nat. Shout out to Nat over on TikTok. Now we're gonna. Now let me show you how it's done. Now this is a story all about how my life got twist-turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute. Just sit right there. Come on, I know you're all filling in the blanks right now. Hey, that was good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Watch out. We got something here, chat. Yep. Yep. Look out. Thank you very much. And there it is. There it is. We had the right attitude. Positivity prevailed. I did not lean in to the madness, to the fury that was boiling up underneath. Whoo, buddy, that was amazing. Chat, you got to take that screenshot. The Fresh Prince Clumsy. Hey, thanks, Mr. Game Lab. It is great to see you. Thanks, Andrew Mozart. I'm glad you were here for it. Thanks, Ev, Mary, Super Trucker J, George, Peter, M, Jan. There we go, Erica G. Thank you so much, Jess, for the super chat. Thank you for that support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. On TikTok again, because Facebook is muted. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that, Nat. You deserve so much better. You deserve better, Nat. Sorry. Thank you, Tan the Man, as well. Always good to see you. I'm all right, Mr. Game Lab. How you doing? I'm pumped that we got this clear. I was getting a little nervous. Just a tiny bit. Not that we would never get it. Oh, look at this. Unlimited Will. Check out my boy, Unlimited Will. He's awesome. Awesome Mario player, and he makes really good Mario content. Shout out Unlimited Will. Is there one? Okay, let's do this. This clear rate is a little more in line with wrapping things up. There we go. It's Gil. There it is, Gil. I thought it. I couldn't remember the name, but that's who I was connecting it to, from over on the Facebook days. It's good to see you, Gil. And thanks, Cry for Help. You really are one of the greatest. Gonna try these when your right hand is usable. Do it, Super Trucker J. Take the screenshot. That's an order. That is an order. Oh gosh. Oh boy. The song is so good. There we go. I think we want From Under. Yeah, buddy. Come back! Okay. All right. That was a good one. Why did the 9 p.m. stream stop? Because I had to go. I went from being, when I was a full-time streamer, I could stream whenever I wanted, including 9 p.m. But then I needed to get a job. For a number of reasons. Streaming was making less and less money, and my expenses were going up in the context of having to pay for this house alone, primarily. So those two things happened side by side. Needed to get a job that paid well, better than as a special educator, which I'm very thankful to have. But as a result, I got to be there at 6 a.m. So now I'm in bed by 9:30. So that is what happened to the 9 p.m. stream. Thank you, Mary, George, Susie, M, Erica G, and Mr. Game Lab, Gil. 85. That's a tough one. Mike T. Mikey, a legendary legend. All right, maybe we can sneak this one in. Let's go for it. Then I got to get back to cleaning up. Making some real progress. There we go. Shout out Mike T. Mikey. You want to see a legendary Kaizo play? There you go. There he is. Nice. Very satisfying sound. Whoops. Only 23 seconds. You have a new schedule at work. Amazon's getting busy, and you're a teacher learning training. Nice, Gil. Thanks, Erica G. I'm so glad that it's working out. I am very, very thankful for the early crew that has formed. Ooh. Look at this. No! What's up, Andrew? Nice to see you. Things are going better until I just got trolled into the pit. No, I can't even be mad. This level crit is so good. 95% of my favorite level critters in the game. They hit you with the troll block. Now, do I wish they would refrain? Yes. Yes, I do! Is that where it was? Oh, that was. Okay. I wish there were no troll blocks in the game, but I do think that more people enjoy them than dislike them. I think that's probably true. Especially in the context of, like, content viewers. Like, as a viewer, I think watching a streamer get trolled is kind of funny. Like, there is some value to that, some entertainment value to that. That I do understand that. That isn't lost on me. But I just hate it so much on the actual player's end. You know what I mean? Actually playing it, especially if I'm already anxious about it taking too long to beat a level, and then just, I guess what it really is in the past many times, if I'm being honest, especially earlier on when I wasn't quite as good, sometimes it would really be the difference of 20 more minutes on a level. Like, I'd be at the end, the troll block gets me, then 20 minutes just to get back to avoid the troll block. That's really annoying to me as a streamer, if in the back of my mind I'm thinking, like, wow, someone has had to sit and watch this exact 5-jump section for 20 minutes now. So that's a big part of my own inability to appreciate the troll, like I probably should as a streamer. Ark, Mario Maker 2 Legend. Mario Maker 2 Legend, there's Mike. Yeah, we got all tough ones left. Oh, there he is again! Got it under 20 seconds. And there's Casper. Yeah, a lot of the big dogs know Nurkte. Let's sneak one more in here. And then we'll clean it up tomorrow. We'll do or at least some of those hard ones. It's gone back and forth as to how long it's really taken me. Sometimes with the 0.2 clear rate from this level creator, it's 10 minutes, and other times it's 2 streams. Is it really a troll block if it's just forcing you to take a harder jump? Well, I think you could make a case both ways. It becomes a game of semantics as to how you're defining troll block. What defines a troll block? That has to be the starting point. Whereas if you just start naming the things that may or may not be it, there's never a reference point to actually get a definitive answer. Playing as a streamer, troll's not fun, but watching others, it's funny. Exactly. I get that, Gil. I definitely get that. Troll block against the yellow pipe in this one? Or that was you telling me for the last level? Shout out to Dave coming through with the intel. Hey, watch it, buddy. I think I want to already be in the air. Like that? Yeah. This is awesome. I actually really like this. Nurkte has found a very unique flavor of precision platforming. Because it does somehow feel consistent level to level, even though they're totally different setups and gimmicks. There we go. What? Yeah, because I'm worried about the thwomp up top. So all I have to do is jump up and to the left and then land. You had a good day today. Saw your mom after work. That's awesome, Peter. That is a beautiful thing. Call your mom, people. Say hi to your mom. Tell her you love her. All right, happy Thanksgiving, Tunes. Always good to see you, Tunes. Okay, if I'm a little further left, we're in there. A little further left, and we're good. Like so. Ah! No! That exclamation from me just reminded me of Gabby J. When he goes, yay! I've heard that silly yay. Oh, I forgot what I'm doing. I've heard that silly Gabby J yay a million times from just playing Punch-Out endlessly. I'm glad I got to play that on stream. That was fun to bring out of nowhere. I was all about the SNES version. That's the one I'm talking about. Oh, you were talking about this level. Gabby J, yay. What's on top? Nothing. A soft lock. Know where you want to be. Oh. Need to perform a seance to call him out. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm with you on that one. Bro. Nurkte loves those hidden blocks. But I will at least appreciate that he's just sprinkling them in. He's just sprinkling them in. Is it this? Okay. No! I was just saying to myself, okay, I'm safe here. Okay. I'm safe as long as I don't go up top. There we go. Don't go up top. That was cool. This is awesome. Gabby J did beat Glass Joe. What do you mean? Glass Joe is the one from the NES Punch-Out, right? And then Gabby J is from the Super Nintendo one. Oh. Dum, 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 dum. What's up, Prime Time? Bro. Not cool. Watch out for the hidden block, thanks. Good advice. Also, not a great jump. Not a great jump. Nice. Bro! Patty Boy, you better smarten up. Because I do want to get one more clear here. I think we can do it. I think we can do it in the allotted time. Oh, that was very close. Okay. Okay, remember, to the right. No, you're going to walk off, aren't you? No. Okay, progress. All right. I was just in the middle of saying, all right, we're ready to lock in now, but now we really are. Now we actually are ready. Now it is not a lie. It is the truth. And the truth will set you free. Ooh, buddy. Okay, remember, to the right. Okay, now you gotta hurry. Oh my gosh! Why you gotta do it to me, Nurkte? Why you gotta do it to me? Oh my gosh, chat. Who walked off? I don't know what you mean. Oh my gosh, chat. All right, let's just remember where it is. Let's just remember where it is. That's the solution. It's that next jump, right? The good news is we're making it back there. So I do like, it seems like it's the kind of level where once you've gotten to a certain point, literally mid-sentence about saying that once you get to a certain point, you can kind of recreate that progress pretty consistently. With a few exceptions. Good, that was good. To the right. Now go quickly. Oh my gosh. It's where the Goomba runs off the edge. Okay, that's my little visual cue. Bro. I'm at least glad we just literally talked about the whole dynamic. Okay. Okay. You ready? You ready? I'm thinking too much about the thwomp. What's funny is when I was totally ignoring the thwomp and just trying to clear the piranha, I was automatically getting the jump I needed. Whereas now that I'm trying to anticipate avoiding the thwomp, I'm ironically doing a much worse job of it. All right, redemption. Yeah, that is that one. So I want to, what I'm going to have to think of is I want to get as close to this piranha as I can. That's what we want. That's our visual cue. That was close. I misunderstood. Okay, progress. Progress, that worked. That's what I just have to be thinking. Is I want to stay close to that piranha. I can't slow down. I think that's what's ruining that. So close. It's the craziest thing because the times that I've been the least aware of that thwomp are the times when I can make it. Whereas if I make any adjustment in the name of avoiding that thwomp, it is consistently not the one I want to make. So I'm going to try to intentionally not think about the thwomp, which is hard to do. It's like if I tell you, don't think about the color blue, you're going to think about the color blue. And there we go, worked. Ah! Okay, here. Progress. Progress. Progresso soup. Come on, chat, you ready? You ready? The difference maker is something to do with where I'm hitting the Goomba. I think I'm failing to see the importance of that Goomba jump. I think that is part of where I'm going wrong. Because that's not even on my radar, and I think that is having a big effect on the outcome. So how can I apply that here? What can I adjust here? It's like I can't explain it. I can't explain it. But something about that jump has my number. But what's really weird about it is the less I try, the more likely I seem to be to make it. Which is a little annoying on my end. Not level-wise, just annoying that that's the case for me. There we go. Nice. Betty boy! All right! We got it done. Control blocks and all. All right, Nurkte. We're doing that Nurkte circuit. I'm giving him the seriously. It still gets the like. It gets the like. Definitely earned the like, but it gets the seriously. There we go. Hey, thanks for crying. Thank you, Cry for help for hanging out. You really are amazing. Thanks, Andrew, Anthony, Ev, Mary, Super Trucker J, Megan, George, Fernando, M, Peter, and Susie. Thanks, Tan the Man. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, Erica. Both Ericas. The greatest Ericas of all time. Okay. I got to run. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow for some more Nurkte. And thank you so much to anyone who hit with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for the love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with. And there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist. And try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight. And I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything is a complete disaster. Nothing is ever going to be the same without this person, place, or thing in my life. What is the point when everything's getting worse, not better? Valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what. I can't tell you exactly when, but I can guarantee you it's coming. And when you're really depressed, really anxious, it can convincingly feel like it ain't ever coming. And even if it did, it wouldn't even move the needle because things are so far gone. That's the part that's not true. It feels very convincingly true, but it's not. You will, as bad as you feel right now, you will not always feel how you feel right now. And that sounds simple. It can even sound obvious, but when you're in that pit, it doesn't feel obvious because it literally feels the opposite way. It feels like you're stuck there and it's only getting worse. So, try to give you that little reminder at the end of every stream in case you're struggling right now. And it's definitely been a weird year, chat. 2025, a lot of weirdness. Even the past 5 years, it's been a weird time in history. A weird time all around. And we've all gone through some weird things. So I think there's been all types of bumps along the road that have kind of thrown many of us off. And all the more reason why I'm going to give this little speech at the end of every stream. Because it is okay to struggle. It doesn't feel good. Feels very weak. It feels like being vulnerable. And that doesn't feel good. Definitely not in this context anyway. So it's one of those things where I want to be able to convey this message to you at the end of every stream, but I hate the idea of it just coming across like some scripted speech. But I feel like that's the self-critic that's chirping away at me. when ultimately I think that the majority of you at least hear these words and understand the heart behind it. That my goal is to encourage you in a genuine way. I'm not just trying to tell you things you want to hear, but trying to impart to you a little bit of wisdom for anybody struggling. Because that 1% difference can really make a huge difference. So there we go, chat. I really appreciate you hanging out. If, there we go. A big shout out to you, Gil. It's great to see you. Rain Moon Goddess, J-Man, Erica. So, if any of that resonates with you, know that I'm rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet, so make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. We'll do it all again, chat.